Hello everyone and welcome back to the Biology and Health Bloom Institute summer course for middle school. So here's a daily icebreaker you can think in your mind. Do you prefer dogs or cats? Okay, let's get started with the class. So we're going to be learning about illnesses and diseases. This is a really important subject, especially for people planning to get into like the medical aspect of things and all. So here's your vocabulary. So a virus is an infection agent that can only replicate within a host organism, okay? It can infect a variety of living organisms, including bacteria, plants, and animals. And bacteria are small single-celled organisms, and bacteria are found in almost everywhere on Earth, all places, and are vital to the planet's ecosystems. Bacteria can be both good and bad, right? You might have heard of the bad ones, but there's a lot of good bacteria, such as gut bacteria, which can help you digest food, right? And viruses are not living, okay? It's just an infectious agent, okay? It's just like there. It's not like, does not have to be living. It only infects hosts which are living, okay? So illnesses versus diseases. Disease has a specific result on the body part or function, and illnesses can be an assumption of unwellness or derived from self-diagnosis. Diseases must be diagnosed by a medical expert, and illnesses can fall under a generalized umbrella of health maladies. Some doctors define a disease as something that needs to be cured. Illness is something that needs to be managed. They say that diseases and illnesses often occur together. Infectious diseases are disorders caused by organisms such as bacteria, viruses, fungi, or parasites. Many organisms live in and on our body, and they're normally harmless or even helpful, right? But under certain conditions, some organisms may cause disease. Some infectious diseases can be passed from person to person. Examples of infectious diseases include the common cold, the flu, COVID-19, stomach flu, hepatitis, RSV. If you want to learn more about these, go ahead and research. Unfortunately, we don't have enough class time today to dive in deeper into these subjects, although they are very, very complex subjects and include a lot of study for each of these infectious diseases. And if you ever plan to become a doctor, then that will be your job to study these diseases, especially in immunology. And yeah, so if you're interested, you might as well get into immunology, right? So here's some different types of diseases. So deficiency diseases. Disease is caused by the lack of some essential or important element in the diet, such as a particular vitamin or minerals. So examples: malnutrition, scurvy, and rickets. So you know pirates used to have a lot of these malnutrition because they stayed in ships for too long and thus couldn't have vitamin D, and they couldn't pack vitamin D rich foods, nor could they see the sun in very cloudy weathers. So thus they got a lot of malnutrition from lack of vitamin D, right? And then their bone health also went down. And then hereditary diseases are disorders caused by mutations in certain genes or chromosomes that are passed from parent to child. Examples include hemophilia or sickle cell disease. And yes, these are hereditary. So let's have a break and meet up back in 5 minutes for working on your presentations or project. And by the way, if you saw this class today and was still thinking on any ideas for your presentation or project, you can use some of today's class ideas, though we have already went over the project earlier, and you can use the past 8 classes materials. Feel free to pause the video now. Okay, now work on your presentations and projects, and please work on them and submit by 4 p.m. today inside the link that I have linked previously in class 8. And yeah, we will be reviewing your projects in Google Drive. I hope to see some amazing creations with detailed work and displaying your interest, and it should be A4 size paper. And you can view other students' work as well if you need any inspiration. We have had the live classes and other students also submitted their work. So if you take any inspiration from today's class, you can also add maybe a third topic for the ninth topic if you want. And yeah, maybe and we're going to grade you guys and we can give you feedback as well. So thanks a lot. This session is over. This is our last class. So thank you so much for attending these 9 classes. I covered a lot of like maybe 90% of the things I learned in high school. We had to summarize in these short classes. So it's a great experience for you guys to see what you'll be learning and also get a head start. And trust me that these classes will help you a lot in the future. So if you reviewed the material, made notes in your notebooks, you are all set for what is coming ahead. And thank you so much for attending and taking your time out of the day to attend these classes. So bye and have a good day.